Another thing, which a lot of people don't seem to realize yet, and actually when I was doing an update, I was writing an update article on our website, chinatalk.nl, which you might have seen, is that, of course, PDD is very much known for this gamification. I assume that you've seen that, right? The gamification.
Yes.
Yeah. So all of these silly Farmville-like games and Candy Crush games and Shake Your Phone, which basically make people come back to the app several times a day even, and also invite friends to play games with them, or even download the app, because then they can get fertilizer or water drops to grow their trees, and if their trees are fully grown, they're gonna get free fruit, or any other game where they can get a free gift. This is already also available now in Temu.
I see.
Yeah, it's... Whereas in PDD, you will find it in the home screen, it is still a bit hidden in Temu. And I only stumbled upon it when I was just going through the app and I saw a new item on the user profile saying earn credits and free gifts or something like that. And I clicked on that. And then within a few days, that filled up with the same type of games that you also have in Pinduoduo.
Now, interesting. So that wasn't there when it launched in September. That was something they added a bit later?
Yeah. It must have been added. Well, I discovered it sometime last month. And when I did so, I tried out a couple of these games, how they worked. And I noticed that they work basically the same as they do in PDD. I also noticed that every day I came back, there was a new game. So they now have something like 6, 7 or 8 different games in that menu. But it's still very much hidden in the back end. What they have done, however, and you've probably also seen that advertised, that they have started, I think it is a Super Bowl related game also.
Yes.
Yeah. So they did that, but in the back end of the app, there's much more available than that prioritized game. I personally also thought that the game they did for the Super Bowl was really complicated. I would be really surprised if most Western consumers would really bother to go through all of the things they wanted you to do for that game. But it is already starting, and it's, as far as I can see, it is probably a matter of time before that will also come to the forefront, just like it did in PDD. And what happens then is basically they will push up the retention of the people that are buying, because those games basically have you come back to the app multiple times a day and invite other people, and you're basically doing the marketing for PDD or for Temu, just like they did on Pinduoduo. And that is one of the success factors of Pinduoduo, that very low customer acquisition cost, because they basically had their existing users do their marketing for them and their customer acquisition. So I expect that to also start happening in Temu. The question is if it catches on and if it will be as popular as it was in China, if the Western consumer actually also is interested in this.